Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something absolutely mind-blowing that has vocal coaches and music professionals around the world completely stunned, and I have to tell you, when I first learned about this, my jaw literally dropped. We're discussing why multiple vocal coaches have made statements along the lines of "I can't teach Jungkook anymore," and before you think this is a negative thing, let me tell you right now that it's actually the opposite. This is about Jungkook reaching such an extraordinarily high level of vocal mastery and natural ability that professional vocal coaches who have dedicated their entire lives to teaching singing feel like there's nothing left they can offer him. This isn't about inability to learn, this is about already achieving a level of excellence that transcends traditional instruction. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like, drop a comment telling me what you think about Jungkook's vocal abilities, and let's dive deep into this incredible story. Alright, so let me start by explaining what vocal coaches actually mean when they make statements like "I can't teach this person anymore," because understanding the context is crucial to appreciating just how remarkable this is. In the vocal training world, there are different levels of instruction. At the beginner level, coaches teach fundamental techniques like proper breathing, posture, basic pitch control, and how to use your vocal cords without damaging them. At intermediate levels, they work on range expansion, tone quality, stylistic interpretation, and more advanced technical skills. At advanced levels, they help refine subtle nuances, work on specific challenging techniques, and help artists develop their unique vocal identity. But there comes a point, a very rare point, where a vocalist has mastered all the technical fundamentals so completely, has such natural ability, and has developed such strong instincts about their own voice that traditional instruction becomes less relevant. They've essentially graduated beyond what typical vocal coaching can offer. When vocal coaches say they can't teach Jungkook anymore, they're not saying he's unteachable or difficult. They're saying he's already operating at such a high level that the normal teacher-student dynamic doesn't really apply. He's reached a point where his understanding of his own instrument, his natural abilities, and his developed skills have elevated him to a level where he's essentially self-sufficient as a vocalist. He can identify his own areas for growth, he can problem-solve vocal challenges independently, he knows how to warm up properly, how to preserve his voice, how to execute difficult techniques, and how to interpret songs emotionally while maintaining technical excellence. That's not something most singers ever achieve, even many professional singers who have successful careers never reach that level of complete vocal autonomy. Let's talk about the specific technical abilities that Jungkook possesses that have led to this assessment from vocal professionals. First and foremost is his pitch accuracy. Jungkook has what's commonly called perfect pitch, or at the very least extremely well-developed relative pitch. This means he can hear a note and reproduce it with incredible accuracy without any reference point. When vocal coaches analyze his live performances, even in challenging acoustic environments, even while dancing intensively, even when he's clearly tired from schedules, his pitch remains remarkably stable and accurate. This kind of pitch control isn't something that can really be taught beyond a certain point. You can teach someone to match pitches better, you can train their ear, but the level of natural pitch accuracy that Jungkook demonstrates is largely innate ability refined through practice. His breath control is another area where Jungkook operates at a level that impresses vocal professionals. Breath support is fundamental to good singing, and while it can be taught and improved, the way Jungkook manages his breath while performing complex choreography is extraordinary. Watch any BTS performance where they're doing intensive dance moves, and pay attention to Jungkook's vocal stability. There's no wobbling, no running out of breath mid-phrase, no gasping between lines. He's maintaining consistent tone quality and pitch accuracy while his body is engaged in demanding physical activity. Vocal coaches who analyze this note that his breath management system is so well developed and automatic that it doesn't require conscious thought anymore. It's become second nature to him, which is the ultimate goal of breath training, but something many singers struggle with their entire careers. Jungkook's vocal range is also remarkable and demonstrates why traditional coaching becomes less applicable to him. He has a comfortable range that spans multiple octaves, and within that range, he has excellent control and tone quality throughout. But what's particularly impressive to vocal professionals is how he transitions between different parts of his range. Most singers have a noticeable break or shift in tone quality when moving from chest voice to head voice or when accessing their falsetto. Jungkook's transitions are remarkably smooth and seamless. This kind of vocal coordination, where all the different registers of your voice work together harmoniously, is something coaches try to teach, but the level of integration JUNGKOOK has achieved is extraordinary and goes beyond what typical training produces. The versatility of his voice is another factor that places him beyond typical instruction. JUNGKOOK can sing powerful, belted notes with a rock-influenced edge. He can do delicate, breathy, intimate tones for ballads. He can execute precise, rhythmic delivery for hip-hop-influenced tracks. He can do smooth R&B runs and melismatic passages. He can hit high, sustained notes with a clear, ringing tone. Each of these different vocal styles requires different technical approaches, different muscle coordinations, different breath strategies. The fact that JUNGKOOK can move between all of these styles fluidly and execute each one well demonstrates a level of vocal mastery and versatility that's truly remarkable. Vocal coaches can teach different styles, but having genuine facility with multiple styles to the degree JUNGKOOK demonstrates is rare and special. There's also the element of emotional expression and interpretation that sets JUNGKOOK apart and contributes to why vocal coaches feel they can't add much to what he already does. Technical skill is important, but great singing is about conveying emotion and connecting with listeners. JUNGKOOK has a remarkable ability to infuse his vocal performances with genuine emotion. Whether he's singing about heartbreak, joy, confidence, vulnerability, or any other emotion, you can hear it in his voice. He's not just hitting the right notes with good technique, he's telling a story, conveying feeling, creating an emotional experience for the listener. This kind of expressive singing can be encouraged by coaches, but it can't really be taught. It comes from emotional intelligence, life experience, natural empathy, and artistic sensitivity. JUNGKOOK has all of these qualities, and they shine through in his vocal work. What's particularly interesting when you look at vocal coach reaction videos on YouTube and social media, many professional vocal instructors have analyzed JUNGKOOK's performances and consistently point out things like his technique is already excellent, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing here, this is textbook correct execution, I wouldn't change anything about this. When a vocal coach watches a performance and has no corrections to offer, no technique notes to give, no suggestions for improvement, that's essentially their way of saying this person has graduated beyond needing basic instruction. They might offer artistic interpretation suggestions or stylistic choices, but from a pure technical vocal standpoint, he's already doing everything correctly. The work ethic and self-awareness that JUNGKOOK brings to his craft also contribute to this phenomenon of being beyond traditional coaching. Multiple sources, including other BTS members and people who have worked with him, talk about how seriously JUNGKOOK takes vocal practice and improvement. He's not someone who just shows up and performs. He actively works on his voice, he practices regularly, he warms up properly, he takes care of his vocal health. He's also reportedly very aware of his own voice, knowing when something feels off, when he needs to rest, when he's singing his best. This level of self-awareness and commitment to vocal maintenance and improvement means he's essentially coaching himself day to day. He's monitoring his own progress, identifying his own areas for growth, and working on them independently. There's also the factor of natural vocal quality and tone that JUNGKOOK possesses. While technique can be taught and improved, the basic timbre and quality of someone's voice is largely natural. JUNGKOOK has what vocal professionals describe as a beautiful natural tone. His voice has a clarity, a warmth, a pleasant quality that's inherently appealing to listen to. You can't teach someone to have a beautiful natural voice, either they have it or they don't. What you can do is teach them to maximize whatever natural qualities they have, and JUNGKOOK has clearly done that. He's taken his naturally beautiful tone and enhanced it with excellent technique, creating a vocal package that's both technically proficient and naturally appealing. The speed at which JUNGKOOK learns and implements new vocal techniques is another factor that impresses vocal professionals. When he's working with vocal directors for recordings or performances, people who have worked with him note how quickly he picks up on direction and implements it. If a producer asks for a different emotional quality, a different tone, a different approach to a phrase, JUNGKOOK can execute that adjustment quickly and effectively. This kind of quick learning and implementation ability means he's very efficient in the studio and in rehearsals, but it also means that traditional long-term coaching becomes less necessary. He can absorb information quickly, apply it effectively, and integrate it into his skill set without needing extensive repetitive instruction. Now, I want to be clear about something important. Saying that vocal coaches can't teach Jungkook anymore doesn't mean he's stopped growing or improving as a vocalist. Artists at this level continue to evolve and develop throughout their careers, but their growth comes more from experience, experimentation, artistic exploration, and self-directed practice rather than from traditional teacher-student instruction. Jungkook continues to challenge himself with different styles, different songs, different vocal approaches. His solo work shows artistic growth and exploration. But that growth is coming from his own artistic choices and development rather than from someone teaching him basic technique. It's also worth noting that there are still things that vocal coaches could potentially work with Jungkook on, but these would be very advanced, specialized areas rather than fundamental technique. Things like specific stylistic coaching for particular genres he might want to explore, advice on vocal health and longevity for maintaining his voice through decades of performing, artistic interpretation discussions, or studio technique refinement. But these are consultative relationships between peers rather than traditional teaching relationships. It's more like collaborating with an expert advisor rather than being a student learning from a teacher. The comparison to other world-class vocalists is interesting here because this phenomenon of being beyond traditional coaching is something that happens to all the truly elite singers. When you look at legends like Freddie Mercury, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, and other vocalists considered among the absolute best ever, they all reached points where traditional vocal coaching became less relevant. They had mastered the fundamentals so completely and had such strong natural ability that they were operating at a level where they were essentially their own best coaches. Jungkook, while still young in his career compared to some of these legends, has already reached that kind of elevated level of vocal mastery. What makes this even more impressive is that Jungkook achieved this level of vocal excellence while also being an exceptional dancer, a performer, and managing the demanding schedule of being in BTS. Many vocalists who reach this level of technical mastery do so by focusing exclusively on singing. Jungkook has developed elite-level vocal skills while simultaneously developing elite-level performance skills in other areas. That kind of multi-talented excellence is truly rare and shows not just natural ability but incredible dedication, work ethic, and commitment to mastering every aspect of his craft. The implications of this for Jungkook's future as an artist are really exciting. Having complete mastery over your vocal instrument means you have the technical foundation to explore any artistic direction you want. You're not limited by technical deficiencies, you're free to make purely artistic choices about what you want to express and how you want to express it. For Jungkook's solo work, for BTS's future projects, for any collaborations or musical directions he might want to explore, he has the technical ability to execute whatever his artistic vision requires. That kind of freedom is what every artist dreams of. So guys, that's the real story behind why vocal coaches say they can't teach Jungkook anymore. It's not about any deficiency or problem, it's about him having already achieved such a high level of vocal mastery, such strong natural ability, and such complete command of his instrument that traditional coaching isn't really applicable anymore. From his perfect pitch and breath control to his smooth register transitions and emotional expressiveness, from his versatility across styles to his quick learning ability and self-awareness, Jungkook operates at a level that truly elite vocalists reach. This isn't just impressive for a K-pop idol or an idol in general, this is impressive for any vocalist in any genre. What do you think about Jungkook's vocal abilities? Have you noticed his technical excellence in performances? Let me know in the comments. And if this video made you appreciate his talent even more, please give it a huge thumbs up, share it with everyone who needs to hear about this, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.